got a bottle right there. You want it?
From Orlando, Florida, Kelsey Raegan!
All right, wrestling fans, we're back with ladies action here at the Unbranded Brewing Company at Badge of the Brew number 41. Kelsey Raegan making her way to the ring. And Just Jackal, she is a bit of a freak from what I understand.
I like that. My kind of girl.
Kelsey Raegan, though, freak or not, she does scare, I think, all of us here. She has been on a little bit of a roll here, kind of running roughshod in the women's division, and she wants a shot at CCW Women's Championship Gold. And you know, this match was supposed to be scheduled for Havoc and Hayes, I believe. It fell through, and it's happening here at Bash in the Brew. We're gonna have a battle of the Kelseys. But yeah, Kelsey Raegan, she's been walking out these triple threat matches, non-stop winning, back-to-back triple threat match winner. And she wants to continue this momentum and maybe get a shot at Ruth and Jay.
What do you know, Tyler, about the blood draining from the mouth of this Kelsey Raegan?
It makes me wonder if she has a relationship of sorts with Gangrel. Is she a vampire the make? I don't know. Usually,
maybe she's got one of the disorders with the gum or whatever, and she just bleeds from the mouth or something. I don't know.
You think of ginger?
Like ginger? Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Not the way that blood's flowing.
Not a bad guess.
Here comes Kelsey Heather. Tyler, what do you know about this Kelsey?
Kelsey Heather, she has been going up and down the state of Florida. She's been in more of our more northern shows in Concord, Kissimmee, and Havoc and Hayes. And you know, both of these women actually both have 4 years of experience. She was trained by Sean Spears and Tyler Breeze. And you know, just like everyone here in the last territory, she's trying to make her name for herself. And she could derail the momentum of Kelsey Raegan and maybe get herself a title shot.
Well, any victory over Kelsey Raegan is certainly going to drive you up in the rankings. Hopefully get a title shot at our CCW Women's Champion.
Wasn't she an Orlando Magic cheerleader at some point?
I was just going to say, she in fact was a professional basketball cheerleader.
It's the same Kelsey, right?
It is.
The cheerleader one? She's been around for a little bit.
That's kind of dismissive, Jackal.
What do you mean? How? How, Dan?
Well, I'm not going to get into it now.
Okay. Here we go. Battle of the Kelseys.
We digress. Kelsey Raegan, the freak, the daughter of the damned. She's very spooky. She could fit right in with the Invoked, but I don't think her and NVIDIA would get along. That would be something to see. But right now, she's got Kelsey Heather right in front of her.
Collar and elbow tie up. Kelsey Raegan now with a headlock.
Already.
Heather looking for the escape, but Reagan just grabbed a handful of hair. Nicely done it again. Nice side headlock takedown by Heather.
Great back and forth technical wrestling by both.
I love it. This is what I like to see. Two very athletic women. Technical wrestling here at Bash of the Brew.
A scientific wrestling match is one of my favorite things, but I have a feeling that this one's going to break down a little bit. Kelsey Raegan, not one to follow the rules.
Absolutely not. No, she's got a mean streak behind her. She'll do whatever it takes to get a win there, but Kelsey Heather doing a great job, keeping it on her, trying to keep this front chancery, but it's not going to happen.
Reagan escapes, has the hammerlock applied. Nice reversal by Heather. Sends her for the ride. Out of the way of that clothesline. Nice leap ride by Kelsey Heather.
Some of that cheerleading experience.
And we're about a bit of a stalemate at the moment. Both ladies now possibly rethinking their strategy. Reagan underneath Heather, grabs a waist lock, switches into a headlock. Sends her into the corner, up and over she goes. Heather right down in front of her though. Nice head scissors by Kelsey Heather. Reagan now taking a hike, trying to gather her thoughts. A little bit of frustration is setting in.
That's how you do it. That's how you gotta make your opponent question and re-strategize.
Well, look at this, Heather. She's going straight after Reagan. Oh, but Reagan baited her in.
Oh, that was certainly a mistake, but Heather firing right back on her. Both ladies now fighting on the outside. Reversal. Reagan puts on the brakes and drives an elbow right into the face of Kelsey Heather. Heather now put on the brakes. They better pay attention to the count. Oh! Driving her head first right into the apron of the ring. Kelsey Raegan now in control.
The scientific wrestling looks like it's been thrown out the window once both women went outside. The head of Heather's bouncing off there. She might not answer this count.
You could be right. Amy Veronica up to a 7 count. Heather though back up to her feet. Shouldn't have any problem getting back into the ring, but Kelsey Raegan meeting with a barrage of boots. Reagan now with a handful of hair. Ooh, drove that knee right into the jaw.
Now Reagan all over Heather right now.
Reagan with that uppercut forearm. Sweep of the leg. Kelsey Heather in a very precarious position. Drives that boot right across the jaw.
That's gotta be it.
It could be. She dragged her right in the center of the ring, going for the cover. 1, 2. She had that leg hook, Jackal, but not enough.
Not enough. Gotta get more leverage on that leg, pin it back. Get that leverage, to get that weight on, more weight on the shoulders, man.
Absolutely, you are correct. And you would know better than I.
Oh,
but Reagan,
you spent some time in the ring before, Dan.
Long time ago.
Now, come on, Dan.
You spent some time.
Reagan now all over the Kelsey Heather in the corner. Chop to the chest.
And gentlemen, it looks like Heather still has not recovered from that blow on the outside, hitting her head bounced off the apron.
In hindsight, that was a very good strategy by Reagan. Going to the outside. Oh,
look at this, Heather just finding it out.
You spoke too soon, Tyler. Oh, I spoke too soon.
Look at this.
Reagan now. Oh, man. Well, she looks like a maniac. She's right here in front of us.
She looks like a maniac. She is a maniac, Dan. She blew that kiss to you, Jack.
She blew a kiss to you, Jack.
Spoke to Dan.
I don't think so. Reagan now back in the ring.
I'm an NVIDIA guy. I don't know.
That is
if
true.
I'm going to pick one creep, it's NVIDIA. Okay, so.
I'm going to leave that one alone. Rear chinlock now by Kelsey Raegan. Kelsey Heather now trying to get back up to her feet, alleviate some of that downward pressure. Drives an elbow into the midsection.
And Heather's got so much fight in her, doesn't she? She just keeps
scrapping, man.
Just keeps on coming.
No quitting this one.
Scrappy's a good way to describe her, I think. There is no quit in Kelsey Heather. You see her drive that boot into the face of Reagan. Reagan now. Heather out of the way. Out of the way of that clothesline, and again, Codebreaker connects. Reagan's still on her feet, but I think the only thing holding her up are those turnbuckles.
Look at that. Innovative way to get into a splash.
Snapmares are out of the corner. And a beautiful neck breaker. She's wasted time, Jackal.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Oh, but look at that moonsault.
All right. I understand.
Yeah, but you took a long time to get there, Jackal.
Yeah, not enough to
Heather's showing a lot with her cheerleading background, incorporating that into her offense.
You think, Tyler? Good observation. Here we go.
Heather has her up on her shoulders. Reagan able to wriggle free. And now Reagan hoists Heather up on her shoulders.
What a reversal.
Oh! Beautifully done, and a kick to the face to boot.
That's gotta be it.
1, 2, somehow she was able to power out.
That was damn near 3. Listen, say what you want about Heather, the Kelsey Heather. She is scrappy. I have a lot of respect for her coming in, and she's not quitting, man.
No, not at all. She's showing us a lot, and she's showing Reagan a lot. You gotta wonder, Jacko, is Reagan getting a little bit frustrated that she can't put away Heather?
I mean, I would assume so, Tyler. I would assume that she is. And
look at this.
Reagan
now she's got herself
in trouble here.
in trouble.
Heather had that front chancery and flipped over forward into a bridging position, but Kelsey Raegan able to get to the ropes.
I don't think she had that one in all the way, though.
No, she didn't have that bridge in a great spot. But Reagan slumped in the corner, looks exhausted. Heather charging in after her, not much behind that.
These girls are fighting, man.
Yeah, this one didn't stay scientific for long. They have been battling it out.
Been no time wasted.
Heather, tornado DDT. She nails it, that can do it.
That's it
Hook
right
of the
there.
leg, 1, 2. She kicked out. Wow, give credit where credit is due. This Kelsey Raegan is a tough gal.
She is, man. She landed right on the top of her head. Wasn't enough.
Both these women want it so bad here tonight at Bash at the Brew 41. I don't know. Who do you think's got the advantage, Jackal?
It's hard to say. I mean, right now, Kelsey Heather's standing up, and Kelsey Raegan. Kelsey Raegan or Kelsey
Reagan
Heather?
on the outside,
confused
though,
here.
snap
Damn
in
it.
the back of the net.
I'm getting frustrated.
But Kelsey Heather.
Too many Kelseys in this match, but I mean, both of them were just so scrappy, putting up a fight. There hasn't been any. Oh my gosh.
Reagan driving her down. Will that be enough? She turns her
That's gotta
over,
be.
hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3.
Here is your...
I mean, that match was non-stop. These girls they just went at it for how long? What, 12 minutes?
Absolutely non-stop.
Unfortunately, Kelsey Heather got caught up in that. What do we call that? What do we call that finisher that Kelsey Raegan has? She got caught up in it.
And your
Tyler, that's your
winner,
That's why I'm looking at you, Tyler. What's that move called, man?
Reagan!
Kelsey Raegan calls that one the bloodlust, and it gets the job done there.
I don't think she got all of it, but I think what happened is that when Kelsey Heather hit her head on the outside earlier in the match, that caused some damage, and you saw her head bounce off in the middle of the canvas on that bloodlust. Is that what you call it? The bloodlust?
Bloodlust.
That's what did it. That's it. That's it.